Take over.
Hello and welcome, everyone! You know why we are all here. Not only this is the premier Row Hockey RHL premier content commentary, but we bring great gifts and a great announcement to say the cup is in the building! Oh yeah! Oh, oh! The cup is in the building. And this could be it. As you know, as everyone's joining in, I would like to give a quick rundown. We just have 2 minutes till face off here. So I am going to make this as quick as possible for you guys to join in. I need to advertise the stream. Advertise the stream. Okay. So what we have going on here, the cup is in the building. And with just 1 minute until the supposed face-off, they may or may not delay. If they do, then we'll be back. I forgot I have to wait for Kia to get back to be able to join in. So, Versalti cannot show today. I don't know if they're delaying. I don't think they're delaying. So, but as we know... Okay, I'm all set up. As we know, Nashville has been on an absolute hot streak, taking a commanding 3-1 lead in overtime. Just the game before. And the game before that, it was another Nashville win in double overtime. And just 2 games before that, it was another overtime. This series has been amazing defensively. Both of these goalies are amazing. Sticky Bandit and not Parker, Vin have been absolutely phenomenal. And they have really given each other the what for when it comes to this roster. With that being said, do I think it'll go into overtime? No. Versalti's not going to be showing. So it comes from the bottom of my heart to be able to say, I do believe Toronto might get a win. Do I think Vinny is going to pull a LeBron and do a 3-1 comeback? No, I do not. As much as I love Vinny, since he wants to give me my Christmas tree, since he said he would give me my Christmas tree, but I don't think he can win a good 3 games in a row against this insane Nashville roster.
And as much as
Do
I
I...
love LeBron personally, is Vidi LeBron? No. I don't think he's also going to come down 3-1. I don't think it's ever going to happen. I feel like Nashville ends up closing this game out, albeit in a 4-2 series. I don't feel like they're going to win this game or win the next. I don't feel like they're going to win this game, but they definitely will close it out the next game. So, Wayne, if you would like to go over the analytics and the more in-depth stuff before we get going here, that would be great.
I mean, this is an amazing game to watch. This has been an amazing series. Personally, one of my favorite final series, possibly ever, because this is overtime. Everyone knows Ridge Programming. We love our overtimes, and now it is becoming an absolute maniac fest. I think Vin is gonna do Vin things. Sticky Bandit, he wasn't in net the last game. They still went overtime too. However, Kia, I would like to mention, Versalti is not showing tonight.
Oh, man.
They have Jesse on the ice. And now with the Maple Leafs, with Matty G, Vinny, Sydney, Ali, and Sticky Bandit, completely full roster, it is absolutely stacked in Toronto's favor.
And we are underway as Toronto was able to win that one. A nice face-off win, but ADJ with a nice steal there in the neutral zone. Here's Rise now with it. Tries to send one over to ADJ, but Rise takes that one away. Toronto with it there. Here's Ali. Sending one up now. Here's Matty G. Matty G tries to twirl through the defense, but ADJ gets right past the first man, but Matty G able to get back and take that one away. Here's Viddy. Cutting inside, looking to shoot. Toes to his left, and that one goes off the crossbar as Rise was able to recover the rebound. First shot, closer than Viddy's last 5 in this series.
Viddy has been amazing in this series.
Here's this Matty G. Peeks for the first 2. Sends one over now to Viddy. Robs that one up. Now back over here to Matty G. Twirling, looking for someone to get it to. Excellent power with some stick handling. We know that he has. Viddy now back over to Ali. Bad pass there. Rise takes it away. ADJ or Rise even takes that one away. Twirls as now Rise is looking. Sends one over to ADJ. He's in the center. Sends it wide. Here's ADJ. Here's Viddy. ADJ just earlier today was talking about how he was going to close this game with a 3-goal performance inside of our Ridgecraft server. His 2 shots go right there as Vin makes the save, but inside of the Ridgecraft server, ADJ was saying that. So we'll see if he can live up to that. So far, he already has 1 shot, went wide. Here's Rise. Here is Ali. Matty G now with it. Sending one over now to Viddy. Viddy now, he twirls. Excellent forecheck there by the Nashville Predators, but Ali able to retain possession. Here's Matty G now shooting, and it goes wide. Right there is inside of the corner. Aiden Lau was able to recover it. Ali now with it. Here is Viddy on the both side boards. Here's Matty G now. Getting inside of the slot. Excellent shooting position, and that one goes off the post. Here's Ali one more time now. Shooting, and a good stop there by Vin. And again, that 3rd shot goes bouncing out here to the blue line. Matty G now with it. Toronto has some sustained pressure, but Matty G able to retain possession. Sends it over to Ali, who loses it. And the cookie was good. Here's Viddy. Sending one over now. Here's Viddy on the far side boards. Back now over here to Matty G. Here's Viddy. He's looking, shooting. Easy stop there for Vin. Rise now with it. One thing I am noticing so far about Vin, though, is that he's struggling to stay square to the puck.
The play
Here's
was offsides.
Offsides. Wayne, do you agree with that assessment?
I do, in a way. But I would like to say, Parker, refresh the page if your stream is delayed. But it's usually a 7-second delay, which is literally not anything bad. But I would like to say, Versalti's not here to carry ADJ to victory like he always is. So, with that being said, I don't think we're going to see much of ADJ tonight. He said in our Ridgecraft server, he said, quote me on this: if I do not score the game-winning goal tonight, you guys can flame me.
Yeah. And we will definitely take the opportunity, ADJ. 59 seconds left to go in the first period. Here's Matty G. Back over now to Viddy. Here's Matthew G once again. Looking, cuts inside, shooting, and a lucky stop. There by Van, the rebound was right there. ADJ able to take that one away. As ADJ with an eye. Chips one over on the far side boards. Loses it. Here is Viddy. Matty G now. Back over now to Viddy. Viddy is looking. Aiden Lau takes that one away. Here's ADJ. ADJ now back over here to Rise. Back over to ADJ. Viddy takes that one away. 20 seconds left to go in this first period. Toronto with the puck. Sends one back now to Ali. Back over now to Viddy. Viddy now back to Matty G. Loses it. That one exits the zone. 10 seconds. left to go in the first period. Toronto able to recover. Sonny with a nice move there, and that will take us to the end of the first period as nobody is home on that pass, and they just decide to let it in. Wayne, what are you noticing out there?
Definitely a defensive stalemate coming from this Nashville roster. Dicky Bandit has only faced a singular shot. Obviously coming from ADJ, who's having a very tough time getting into the net. Vin has faced 6 shots, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you have to realize how low scoring these games have been. 6 shots in 1 period. That can be the deal breaker because no goalie is impenetrable. I think if Toronto keeps up their current pace, and if ADJ can't get any more shots, this is going to be a win for them. Can you join the situation room, Kia?
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go.
Scores! Yeah! Rise gives his team the lead.
And as I said, ADJ is definitely not going to be there without that carry job from another player. Luckily, he has Rise to step up and knock a goal in for their roster just 9 seconds into the second period.
Here we go now. Ali now back over here to ADJ. ADJ with it now. He just got himself an assist as the pressure is now on Toronto to get themselves a goal here and tie it up. Vin right there in front. It seemed like he actually acted prematurely.
Icing!
Right there. ADJ now. Sending one over. That one bounces off of the boards. Here's Matthew G. Here is Vitti. Sends one up. He's able to recover that himself. Excellent beat right there and scores! Ali off of the great pass from Vitti. 1-1.
You really can't get much past Vin, but when you do, it can turn the tide of gee whiz. It can turn the tide of an entire game. Ali is saying that it was a slap shot. Vin was saying it's a no goal. We've seen that a lot from him.
Here's Vitti. Sending one over now. Here's Ali. Back over here to Aiden Lau. Shooting, and that one goes out the post. Here's Bacon, or Rip. I don't know who the fuck that is, dude. Jesse.
Icing!
Icing has been called.
I have a clip. I'll look at this slash
Shut
shot
up,
thing they're
Parker.
calling. Okay.
It's not your turn.
Thank you, Parker, for doing that.
Here's ADJ. Here's Rise. Sending one over now to ADJ. Back over to Rise. Rise takes too long with the puck. What is he doing? Here's Matty G. Looking. Drops him back now to Vitti. Vitti back to Matty G. They can't cycle forever. Back over now to Ali, who's looking to shoot. Blocker stopped there by Van. Here is ADJ. On the fourth side board. Here's Matty G. Ali now. Sending one back over now to Vitti. Here's Matty G. Back over now to Vitti. Cutting inside. Back over here to Ali. Back over to Matty G. In front. Save made by Van. Right there. And that one in front now. Ali. He has a chance. Scoring. 2-1. Toronto has the lead.
Oh, jeez. Ali is absolutely coming guns blazing this game. 2 goals in just 1 period. I'm someone who was banned from the RHL and is absolutely horrible. It's crazy to see such a good performance from him in a crucial matchup. Parker did say that it was just a deflected slap shot. It was not a no goal according to Ridge program.
Here's Matty G. And offsides has been called. Here's Vidi.
Offsides.
Here is Matty G. There's someone over Aiden Loud there. Ali with a chance! But the save was made by Van. As now Toronto has it again. All pressure inside of this offensive zone for Toronto. ADJ takes that one away, but passes it right to Matty G. Sends one over to Vidi with a chance. Shooting save made by Van. Here is Jesse now, taking off his stick. One timer went wide and through the crease. Right here is Jesse, who sends one up, and they clear that pressure. Rise takes control. Here's ADJ. Drops him back now to Rise. Rise is on the far side boards, or close side boards even, I apologize. Over to ADJ, a foot save made by Sticky Bandit with the glove. Now here's Matty G. Back over now to Vidi. Sending one over, here's Ali. Here is Aiden Lau. Rides. Matty G now. Toronto has it. Close side boards now. Vig. Here is ADJ. Rise.
Nick, welcome to the stream.
Here's Matty G. Close side
Thank you
boards.
for coming.
Toronto. Matty G. Now sends one up. And wow. Here is Matty G. And the fourth game is always the hardest to win. I think that is being proven so far. Parker, do you agree with the assessment that Vin does look a little, out of character this game?
I agree. There's been a few goals that look a little risky, but it could be because these shots are from the top of the crease. The first goal was deflected off a slap shot, that's really hard. That was actually a New Jersey win in overtime, I believe. It's the same situation there. So you can't really blame him entirely, but he does look a little off today, yes.
Wayne?
I do agree to an extent. It is safe to say that this still has been a relatively low-scoring game, and you can't hold it against Vidi. He's creating shots for his teammates, and it's working out for his team. Sometimes it's not about what you can do as a player.
Speaking of Vidi. 3-1
Just as I
Toronto.
was saying, sometimes it's not about what you can do as a player, but what you can do for your team. And Vidi is a master at providing for his team. Zephy now on the ice.
Here is Matty G.
Matty G, we're... Okay. Yeah.
Here is
Oh, you're
Rise.
gone.
ADJ now with it. Vidi. Sending one over now. Here's Ali on the post side board. Sends one over now to Matty G. Taking off his stick there by Aiden Lau. Back to ADJ. If he wants to be Mr. Greatness, now's the time to do it. Here is Matty G. Back over now to Vidi. Vidi twirls, trying to kill some time. Sends one up, bad pass, but Matty G able to regain control. Vidi running out of time. It's a little creative. Sends one up. He's looking in front. Ali shooting, and a good stop there by Ben. Trying to give his team a chance to win this game. Here is Aiden Lau. Sending one up now, Vidi. Looking, sends one over now to Matty G. Vidi, one more time now. Close side boards, just twirls. Trying to kill some more time. Not letting this dangerous Nashville team have any chance. Never fucking mind. They have Seppi on the ice. Here is Matty G. He sends one up, takes that one off his stick, and drops it back to Vidi. Throws it on net. Save was made by Vin. Right there in front, scores! I didn't even see him, but there it's, you blanket, it's in the back of the net. What a goal.
I mean, safe to say, with 3 minutes left, they have really ran away with this one. Matty G, such an offensive and defensive threat. Definitely the consensus. Amazing player. He was Defensive Player of the Year last year, which is quite controversial, but still a award nonetheless. It's safe to say, I think Toronto has gotten the win here, boys.
Here is Rise. Here is Viddy. Matty G. Back over now to Viddy. No reason to get another goal here, but I guess you want one for insurance. Here is Sonny, who's just playing with the puck. Motherfucker.
Does he not understand the situation?
Here is Matty G. Excellent pass. Over there to Viddy, who just throws it above the net. Here is Aiden now. Here's Viddy. Justin back Ali right in front as he comes out and charges him. Takes all his space away as Rise is right there. That's smart to do on a mobile player. Here is Rise. Back over now to Matty G. Able to recover. Back over now to Viddy, who's in the center. Cuts back inside, but Seppi. Really good. Good point. Here is Sonny. Sending one back now. Ali twirls. Seppi now. Sends one over now to ADJ. Back to Seppi, who's looking to get a shot and a good stop right there by Mr. Sticky Bandit, who's only allowed a goal tonight. 1 minute 40 left to go in this one. Here's Rise. ADJ. Here is Seppi. Back over now to ADJ. Has that one taken off his stick there by Super Sonny. Here is Viddy, who just decides to throw it back now to Sonny, who gives it back to Viddy and sends one up to Matty G. 1 minute 20. Excellent move there, but Rise is able to take that one away. Viddy turns it over to Seppi. His third interception already, but loses it there soon after. Here's ADJ. And they just decide to freeze it. What?
Wait, this actually could be somewhat of a smart move. They're getting Versalti on, and they have the chance to pull.
There's 1 minute left.
There's 1
As
minute.
Okay,
But-
pulling isn't the play, but still smart.
I mean, I'm glad Versalti got to touch the ice, but
It might be a little bit too late for that.
definitely.
Here is Matty G.
Almost as if, in
Meanwhile,
fact, Viddy.
shooting, save. Once again, 3 shots. There by Toronto. Here's Rise. 30 seconds left to go in this one. Far side boards. He has plenty of time. Sending one over to ADJ. Back to Versalti. Taking up his stick there by Viddy, who is moving inside. 20 seconds left to go to this one. Toronto is going to take this game and make the series
And-
3-2.
Just an observation. Viddy even offered to delay the game until 8:30, which was declined by Vin, I can only assume, because Viddy did say that he would be fine with delaying. With that being said, it's important to note that Versalti coming at 8:30, we could have saw 2 full rosters clash if Vin put aside his pride for a few seconds.
I guess Vin came into this game thinking that they were just gonna win just because they have Toronto or just Nashville in their game. You know what I mean?
But that'll be the game, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. Ridgecraft Minecraft Viddy wins MVP. 3-2 series. Viddy might be LeBron. Who knows? We will look forward to see. Parker, do you have anything?
No, I don't. I think that game was really good. Of course, Versalti wasn't there. It's not a full line. Kind of what I expected after seeing him not in the starting lineup. But it was still a good, interesting game until the end there. Both teams definitely played well, except for the fact that like Nashville didn't get any shots.
Thank you,
That's all I
Parker.
have. Thank you all for tuning in. My name is Wayne.
And I'm Kia.
And I'm Parker.
Signing off for the
Yeah, he
final
did the
time tonight.
thing.
Yeah.